Menstrual blood, the misunderstood fountain of life. Science is only beginning to uncover its hidden treasures. For thousands of years, menstruation was treated as something shameful, unclean, or simply as biological waste. But modern science is now completely overturning that outdated label. Menstrual blood is far from waste blood. It is actually a highly active and biologically complex substance that may hold important clues about women's health and the future of medicine. When scientists began analyzing menstrual blood in detail, they were surprised to discover that it is not just ordinary blood. It contains a remarkable mix of biological materials, including blood, but not exactly the same as the blood circulating through blood vessels. Shed fragments of the uterine lining. Vaginal secretions. More than 1,000 different proteins, including hundreds rarely found elsewhere in the body. Most importantly, stem cells, special cells capable of developing into many different cell types throughout the body. So menstrual blood is not simply waste. In many ways, it is like a biological care package carefully produced by the body every month. Why didn't people realize this before? There are two major reasons. First, menstruation was long stigmatized and considered dirty or unlucky. Because of that, even scientists largely ignored it for centuries. Serious research into menstrual blood only began gaining momentum in the past few decades. Second, the more scientists studied it, the more astonishing it became. Researchers found that menstrual blood behaves differently from blood involved in ordinary wounds. For example, it does not clot in the same way because it contains special enzymes that help break down clots. The body appears to have its own built-in biological program for managing this process. Those unique proteins are involved in advanced functions such as immune regulation and tissue repair. Even more impressive are the stem cells found in menstrual blood. In laboratory settings, researchers have observed these cells developing into nerve cells, heart muscle cells, liver cells, bone cells, and more. In simple terms, menstruation is not the body dumping toxins. It is more like the uterine lining being rebuilt and remodeled every month. The shed tissue contains reusable biological materials and cellular blueprints that science is only beginning to understand. This doesn't mean people in the past were foolish, it means they simply lacked the advanced technology needed to study it properly. Once modern instruments were finally used, scientists realized they had uncovered an unexpected biological treasure. So what could this knowledge lead to in the future? For individuals, one important takeaway is this: menstruation should not be viewed as something dirty. It is part of your body's natural maintenance and renewal system. Menstrual blood is not toxic waste, and many traditional myths, such as claims that periods are a form of detoxification or that washing your hair during menstruation is harmful, have no scientific basis. In fact, some biotechnology companies are already exploring ways to use menstrual blood collected from sanitary pads to monitor health markers. In the future, certain hormone levels, gynecological conditions, or other health indicators might potentially be checked without drawing blood at all, perhaps using menstrual samples instead. This technology is still developing, but the direction is becoming clearer. From a medical perspective, menstrual blood may also become an accessible source of stem cells. Traditionally, obtaining stem cells often required invasive procedures. But menstrual blood naturally provides them every month without surgery or injections. Researchers are exploring whether these cells could one day help repair heart tissue, treat neurological disorders, or support bone regeneration. Similarly, future diagnostic methods may become much simpler. Conditions that currently require multiple tests and invasive procedures could potentially be detected through menstrual biomarkers. Scientists are increasingly studying what valuable information may be hidden inside something society once threw away without a second thought. In the end, menstrual blood is not something dirty. It may actually be one of the body's most fascinating biological processes, a reminder that every 28 days, the body quietly carries out an extraordinary cycle of renewal and potential.